Hey, folks, welcome to Friendly Orbit, the podcast that draws us together no matter how far we fly.
I
I'm
use a fear to go first. I'm using a fear as the game master. I'm saying I'm Thea, Daggerheart game master extraordinaire, and I'm joined by.
you. You already did this with the
I.
initiative rules.
It's a good joke. Surprises you every time.
Sure. I'm Ceres, joined by the person who plunged a dagger into my heart when he said I should buy this game, and then immediately turned around and said, "But I never think we're playing a campaign in it."
And now I'm going to GM one, so never know.
This week it's your episode, Thea. Do you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, today I'm running Daggerheart for our friends and guests that join us
Yay,
here
we got
today.
guests. Welcome,
Yay!
guests.
Yeah, our
Hey
crew
there.
from the Heart and Steel episode.
Yes, it's me, it's Nereid. Back to play some other game this time.
Yes, and we have Copernicus.
Hey guys, I'm Copernicus. Am I supposed to say the line now or save it for later? Because I heard Nereid is not saying it yet.
Roll the intro.
Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
So today we're playing Daggerheart, and my three players here have all prepared some characters. So why don't you start, Copernicus, since you already brought it up? Who are you playing?
So I'm playing a monkey sorcerer named Homer McArk. And he is serving
you're
as
already-
guardian of the forest. It's McArk, like Noah, Ark of
Yeah,
Noah.
McCark.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're hearing it wrong, it's your problem, not
Yeah.
mine.
Perfect. What a casual thing to say.
Nereid, what are you playing?
Hey, yes, I am playing Kat. She is a murder robot who rebels against her purpose.
Perfect. I am playing Chad Cheesington, a cyborg mouse who worships Jesus.
Perfect. And I am playing an anxious GM who will probably overprepared.
So if you don't know how to play Daggerheart is, or what a Daggerheart is, or whose daggers and what's a heart, and how does the game work, what should I do if that's my problem?
Well, you should probably go to our episode where we introduced Daggerheart, which is probably called The Dagger in Our Hearts. Um, and you can also check our series of Thea's workshop where we kind of break down Daggerheart piece by piece, starting with character creation and then making our way through more GM-oriented stuff.
Yeah. So today is just going to be the first in a series where we run through a Daggerheart one shot, and we just get to used to playing the game and like talk a little bit about our feelings about it. So we're not going to be, I mean, when rules questions come up, we'll of course be clarifying them, but this isn't like an intro to how to play the game. This is just us playing the game. And, you can watch us struggle with it for the first time.
Perfect. Yes, exactly. So we already made characters, but we saved the last bit of character creation for this episode on purpose.
Intentionally. We didn't forget
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm. Connections. Connections are the last bit of character creation, and essentially, it asks individual characters to answer or to ask questions about their own character to one another to sort of already establish a party dynamic and party relations. So, Ceres, why don't you ask the first question that is on Chad Cheesington's sheet?
All right. So, Chad Cheesington is a seraph. So, that's what determines what my connection questions are. And my first one, I get to direct this at whichever player I choose. So, Nereid, I'm gonna choose Kat. I'm gonna choose your character. What promise did you make me agree to should you die on the battlefield?
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That's a
Yeah,
very
it's very
profound
dramatic.
That is very dramatic. I think I would have you promise me that if I die, you send my. I'm a robot, so like you would have like I would ask you to send my like whatever ID part stamp to my old boss with like a letter that says "fuck you"
Oh
or
wow.
or something of that form. It's like,
Yeah.
haha,
Okay. So I'm supposed to send
I
back.
never got back within your clutches.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and what part of you am I supposed to send back?
I don't know, like the
Like your head, maybe, or I don't know, some kind of heart piece, your CPU.
I think
The
sort of like
Processor,
on
yeah.
like you know how like
The robot,
car
the
engines have
machine
like the
equivalent
serial
of your
number
middle finger.
stamped into it. I think that is the same, but like a serial
All
number
right.
stamped onto like my heart or something. It's like,
Yeah. Okay. Like, all right, I'll send your cereal plate back to your boss with a fuck you attached to it.
yes.
All right. Cool. That's my first connection. Neria, do you want to do the next one?
Yes. So I did initially. I was thinking of a question for you, but I should probably like first fulfill the circle.
Sure.
So, Homer.
Yes.
From my wizard list. What weird hobby or strange fascination do we both share?
Strange hobby or fascination. Maybe we're both fascinated by lightning. And we chase lightning when there's a storm. Because for you, when there's lightning, when it strikes a tree, it gets cut in halves. I don't know, it interferes with your work, but you're fascinated by this phenomena. And in my tribe, we have a bunch of superstition around lightning because it can cause forest fires. So for us, it's like a sign of misfortune that we're punished by God, something like that. So we like to be storm chasers, if that makes
That
sense.
sounds fun.
That sounds fun. Yes.
Cool.
Wonder
Yeah.
what happens if Cat gets struck by lightning. Is it like the Avengers moment where like Iron Man's suit gets charged up all the way?
I don't know.
I think
Would
so.
be cool.
I think it's like a high risk, high reward kind of situation where
Yeah,
either
you
you get
roll
charged up or
2d20.
you explode.
You get
Yeah,
supercharged.
you roll
maybe.
2d20. The first d20 is how much hope you get, and the second one is how much damage you take.
Yes.
And I don't mean damage, I mean like how many hit points you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in this game, you have like 7 hit points. So if you roll like anything
kill.
halfway decent, you're just wrecked.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would make it your turn, Homer.
Yes.
Can you ask one of the questions?
Okay. I would say I would like to ask how do you imagine our encounter? Like, how did we meet? How did we form a bond?
Just to be clear, the question is on your sheet. Are you reading from your
I
sheet?
am. Why do you trust me so deeply?
That's
And
the
it
question.
must stem from,
Okay, so that's the question.
share the hardship, for example.
Let them answer that.
Okay,
How
yeah,
about you let
that's the
them answer
question.
that?
Yeah. Mhm.
All right, I think Chad and Homer first meeting, I think you're from the wilderness, right? And I'm sort of from the
Yes.
space adjacent to the wilderness. So I think we probably met after like I left my hometown, after I left my destroyed hometown. We sort of met up outside the forest. And I think the reason that I trust you so much is that you remind me of my ex-husband.
Oh wow.
Who I'm on very good terms with.
Okay, that's
but
cool.
let's just say that after he found out some things about the kind of partners he's interested in life, we couldn't really stay together. And there's something about Homer's name that reminds me of that. So
Oh wow. Oh my god. Okay, am I getting it right?
don't worry, I found out my preferences have changed as well. All right, so
Okay.
we're
Yeah,
no
oh
judgment,
my God.
no judgment here. I'm a ladies'
honestly,
lady.
honestly, props to Homer for just like wearing that as a badge. Like, great chosen name.
Exactly.
I mean, it's supposed to it's supposed to sound like homo anyway, because it's Homo sapiens.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
that's
explaining
right.
it to our audience. I think
Yeah.
they might not have been getting it, so now that they've really gotten it. Um, okay, well let's stay on this. Let's stay on this theme. I've got a question for you, Homer. Why do you
Okay.
ask me so many questions about my god?
Your god or your guy?
My god is Cheese's owl.
Okay, because I have a different faith, which is why
Mm-hmm.
I want to learn about other faith as a monkey who's only lived in on the wilderness all his life, um, worshiping in a monotheism environment.
Mm-hmm.
He's interested
Mm-hmm.
in learning about other types of faith.
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning, I would think he found it very difficult to accept there are other faiths around.
I
But
feel like
then,
our two faiths are probably though compatible, right? Because if I remember right, because we're playing the Witherwild campaign frame, like the
Yes.
god of like growth and wilderness is the same owl that I worship. So like it could be that we have bunch in common when it comes to our beliefs, because
Well,
the god
yeah,
that I
the
worship is one of
Witherwild.
like nature and growth. Uh
Yeah,
and
yeah, that is
theoretically
definitely
harvest,
true.
but they cut the eye out of the owl. So now it's only
Yes,
growth and
that
not
is
harvest
definitely
anymore.
true.
yeah. I'm
Though, based
gonna.
on the name of your god, it's processed, right? Because cheese is a processed fruit.
Yeah, I mean
Whereas in my
that's Chad
tribe, we
Cheesington's.
only eat stuff
Chad
that's
Cheesington
grown
has a
on
sort of
tree.
a mouse based interpretation of
Yeah, there's
of the
different
owl that's
aspects of the
not
god.
necessarily 100% aligned with everybody else's views.
Yeah. Also, I want to stress about this setting. This is like very Princess Mononoke, kind of like ecosystem of gods. There's a lot of creatures that are like spiritual and god adjacent that like they do not wield the power that we would usually associate with a god, but are gods nevertheless. Like a very old oak that has like an ant like role of shepherding trees next to it could be worshipped as a god.
But in Princess Mononoke, and I think in Japanese culture overall, those are spirits. They're different from gods.
Yes. Also, this place is not Japan,
Okay. Yeah.
and thus these
You
are
were
gods.
just comparing it to the
Yeah, as a
world of
Yeah,
point of
exactly.
reference.
He's
As a
making a
reference
comparison
point.
without saying it's identical, right?
I would say something about taking things too literally, but like I'm not here to beat a dead horse.
I mean, if you don't want to be taken literally, just say the specific thing.
I said like Princess Mononoke. Anyways, yeah, I mean, so all of this to say, like, Homer McCark could be McArk, sorry, could
McArk.
be
Yeah.
worshiping a very local god or deity, or just something else, like some,
Yeah, it's a different god.
yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't have to
It's
be the big honcho.
specific to his tribe, but in their world, if you're only born and raised in such a small area,
Mhm.
you don't go out and mingle with other tribes, and you're pretty closed up on your own, so he's never seen other faith,
Mhm.
which is why he's curious about Al Mc what sorry.
Cheese's
I
owl.
nearly said
That's not so hard.
cheesy Al. I nearly said Al McCheese. I'm sorry.
I will make cheese.
That's his brother. All
Makes
right,
sense.
cool. Well, that's my question. Neriad, it's your turn.
Oh, yes. Okay, so what I was gonna ask you is that we've previously established that before recording started that I am sort of that like Cat's original purpose was to like go help and chop down the forest and do whatever sort of bad thing there. But she stopped after almost murdering someone.
Mhm.
And I was wondering if that was you.
Oh, well, Chad Cheesington. So, what exactly is the connection question that I'm supposed to answer? Like,
this is like the question is not from the sheet. This is
oh, okay,
improvising.
okay.
You're full
Um,
improvising.
I would say like, so Chad Cheesington. She is half mouse lady, but the other half of her is like growing vines and plants. It almost looks like she's covered in an armor made out of wood that like has faintly green glowing like lights coming out from the joints in the armor. But like on closer look, there are definitely parts of her body that are fully replaced by plant matter. So I mean, if you're a rebellious lawnmower, I think there's a high chance that you tried to mow me. And that I successfully defended myself and then maybe struck up a conversation with such a lovely robo lawnmower as yourself.
Yes, I like that a lot. Sort of like I yes, Kat would definitely feel guilty, and like I think part of like our original connection might have just been like, oh yeah, she was feeling so guilty that she was like just trying to hang around and help you, and then over time we might have started hanging out without that specter of guilt hanging over us to that extent.
I definitely hit on you at some point during that process.
Oh wow. So you do have a
So
different
that
type of-
added to the awkwardness, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, there's
Well, you need
there's
to- you
layers.
want
There's
to-
layers of awkwardness here.
Yeah,
Well,
there's layers of tension.
Yeah, Ceres, probably Chad wanted to completely test out all of these body parts that you got.
Let's just say that Chad Cheesington is in fact a Chad. But enough about her. Copernicus, I think
Yes.
it's your second question. Time for your second question.
Okay, so for my second question, I want to direct it to Kat.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I would say we already have our special hobby together. Okay, maybe I would take the second question. What did I do that makes you cautious around me? Are there concerns you have for Homer? Maybe it could be in the past. It doesn't have to be your concerns at the moment. Maybe when we first met.
I think I'm cautious around you because you are like you don't really take risk as nearly as seriously as you should. Where sort of I think part of like which does kind of play into this whole like lightning chasing situation. I think that shared hobby of ours did kind of start with you going to chase lightning and I being like, wait, you gotta like actually not stand on top of the tree while the lightning is going on.
Yeah, I was probably like jumping up and down and showing you how my hairs are all stood up when there's a lightning nearby.
Yes. So I sort of like I think the caution is based on your lack of
Lack
risk
of,
assessment.
Yeah. Yeah, that does sound like a monkey who's exploring the world outside his tribe for the first time.
Perfect. All right.
Then my last question is, who have you told me to protect most in the party and why? And it's like with a party of 3, I basically get to pick who asked me to do the protecting and who is the person being protected. So I guess I'll say Kat, why did you ask me to protect Homer at all costs?
Oh wow, that's so sweet.
Well, I mean, Ceres, you forget that the person asked could just say me, because I don't want to die.
No, it says you've
Me.
told me to protect one member of our party above all others, even yourself.
Well, the other me.
Like there's no way
The
out.
hack,
It's
the hack is to make like a split personality character,
uh-huh.
and then you can hack this question.
Sure. Yeah.
I think that during our initial connection, I was protective of you to the point where I was even protecting you against your pre-existing friends, including Homer,
Mm-hmm.
and that you told me to protect Homer as well, to sort of like, you knew that I would listen because sort of like of a guild that was there to be leveraged, but now also at least Homer is in the circle of being protected instead of outside of the circle facing the sharp end of the protection.
I don't know if this answers the question. Like I think this is a different. Is it that in the answer to a different question?
I mean, I like the idea of the question is like, why did you ask me to protect Homer?
Oh,
right?
wait, why
Like,
did
you...
I ask you to protect
yeah,
Homer?
yeah.
Oh, wait, like that. Oh.
Yeah, and like it's even like protect Homer even above yourself.
So here's what I'm thinking. Like we have already established that Homer is the kind of person who needs to be protected at least from himself. But
Mhm.
the question is, would Little Mouse Chad Cheesington... Wait, how tall are you actually? Are you
Well,
mouse?
I
Mouse?
will have you
I
know,
was
you
wondering.
presumptuous lawnmower, that I am a full 98 centimeters tall.
98
98.
centimeters. That's a
Yeah.
huge mouse.
That is one standard deviation higher than the average height for a mouse lady from my town.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh,
Do you live in a radioactive zone?
I mean, I am half plant, so who knows?
Also, she is a halfling. Like the template of the mouse people is the halflings, like hobbits.
Ah,
So they're supposed to be
interesting,
short.
Yeah. So Chad is a she.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Very beautiful name, Chad.
Thank you.
For a girl. Yeah.
Chad Cheesington.
Is she called Chad with a D or Chad with a T?
With
Yo,
a
what's
D,
up,
with a D.
Chad? Okay.
With a D, with a D. Yeah. Chad
Chad.
Cheesington, like the lake in Africa. The Chad part, not the Cheesington part. All right, Homer needs to be protected from himself. I'm gonna write down.
Cheesington was probably the name of the British of the British general colonizing them.
Yeah,
Lord Cheesington.
absolutely. I am Chad. I it's a proud family name. We have a cheese store called the Cheesemore Cheese
It
Store.
sounds like there's a history behind
yeah.
that last name. Okay.
All right, Homer needs to be protected from himself. Is what I'm going to write down as the reason, because that seems to be the consensus so far.
Yes, I do think that is the case.
I'm a danger to myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
Maybe that's why I remind you of your ex.
Ah. Yeah.
Sure, that'll be the second reason.
Because of your love for wood. Because you love to climb that wood.
Sure, yeah. Not my wood, mind you, but
no.
Seemingly,
Yeah. I don't think you have one.
seemingly everyone else's.
Well, she's half blind. So
Kat,
yeah.
what's your final question? What's your final connection to make?
Okay. So from the wizard cheat this time again, I will ask Homer, what favor have I asked of you that you are not sure you can fulfill?
Ooh, what favor? Maybe this one time we went storm chasing and you got hit by lightning. And then you were very weak. And then you told me to, let's say, cut a cable in you. And I wasn't confident whether this was going to save you or it's going to break you. Because you were not sure either, but I have to do something to save you. And it was a very hard thing for me to do. I cut the cable, so thankfully in the end you were fine. But at that point, I would say it was difficult.
the question is formulated in the present, but we can put it in the
Yeah,
past.
we can have it be in the past. Were you scared about the inherent risk involved, or were you scared because you're colorblind and you didn't know if you could see if you found the right cable?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think.
macaques can't tell apart the blue and red. They're terrible at it.
Yeah, I would say like I don't know. If you stare at green for too long and you look around, everything is red. So
Mm.
maybe
cut the red
at that
cable. I
point.
only see green cables.
Yeah, I was seeing
I've
like
got
everything turn red. It's just different shades of red because I've been staring at the forest for too long. But of course, he was scared of losing you because you're a dear friend of his, and he was scared something will happen. He didn't know what to do. It's the first time he was confronted with this first aid situation, and neither of us was sure about what's gonna happen. So I would say it was a situation where your life was in danger.
Right. That makes sense.
All right, Homer. What's your last
Yes.
question?
My
The
last
last
question.
connection on the sheet.
Yes. So I would say, Chad,
Mm-hmm.
what what is our bound? Like what is what okay, yeah, what resulted in us bonding? Well, besides that, I remind you of your app. More like
um,
some common experience, let's say.
I think when I was attacked by a cat in lawnmower mode the first time, I had everything totally handled, except for there was like a bunch of blood pouring out of my body. But other
Oh
than
no.
that, I had it totally unlocked.
Oh yeah,
And you came in
absolutely.
completely unnecessarily, I would say,
Okay.
and stopped all the blood from leaving my body after that encounter. But, despite how much I had everything under control, I still think I kind of owe you one for that one.
Oh wow, that's very sweet that you think you owe me one, despite my
I
unnecessary action to save
yeah.
you.
Yeah, some people would say that Chad was the real hero for allowing Homer
Yeah.
to
To
assist
help.
her. As far
Yeah.
as I'm
Plus, I,
concerned,
Oh wow.
plus, I took so many attacks, right? And that was like most
Mhm.
of the work,
yeah.
right? Like I
So
deflected
Yeah,
like at
absolutely.
least
Yeah.
27 knives with my face, and that's kind of, the
yeah,
majority of the work that
the
had to be
here, yeah,
done in that situation.
that's the real story as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Uh
Yeah,
Okay,
huh.
that's lovely.
I think Chad, do you still have a question left?
No, I started. I think
I
all
Okay,
three
think
of mine
so.
have been answered.
okay, yeah, we
I
had
asked 3 as well, near
okay.
it as well.
Cat. Okay, we are done. Okay, now that the audience is a bit, and we have a bit more of an idea of what the party dynamic is, as previously mentioned, we're using the campaign frame of the Witherwild. When an invading nation attacks an ancient forest deity, a virulent overgrowth spreads throughout the land. So, this setting is essentially about civilization versus nature, and how we deal with crisis. So the pitch, I will read this. This is meant to be read to the players, and I'll read it again to remind you of the setting and to introduce our audience better to it. Fainwick was once a place of great abundance and peace, dangerous to those unfamiliar with the land, but a cornucopia to those who respected its ways. When Haven invaded the wilds and forced the land into eternal spring, a dangerous bloom known as the Witherwild took hold and now threatens the lives of all who live there. In a Witherwild campaign, you play unlikely heroes from humble beginnings who are reckoning with their newfound duty to save Fainwick's people from dangerous corruption. So we have Haven, the former empire of god slayers, and they killed Shun Aush, the granite Ophid. Ophid is, for reference, a snake, and this was like a great snake god. But this god ultimately had its revenge after death because centuries after its slaying, the corpse of Shun Aush produced a disease called serpent sickness. Serpent sickness leads to a slow, painful death where people become increasingly rigid until they calcify, and
Oh.
it is irreversible.
Serves you
This
right,
had,
Havenites.
yeah. Um,
So the snake is like Medusa.
After an age of disease that destroyed the Haven Empire and decimated the population, Archmage Phylax discovered a rare red flower called the Crimson Lady's Veil that could cure the serpent sickness. But the red version of this flower is actually an extremely rare version of an otherwise white flower. 1 in 10,000 of these flowers are red, and they only bloom in spring. So, in order to produce larger amounts of flowers, be able to harvest them on scale to produce the cure, Archmage Phylax drove the troops of Haven into the forest to find the great owl Nicta, the shepherd of the season, and the Jesus Owl that was
Yeah,
worshipped by
aka
Chad.
Jesus Owl.
Jesus Owl.
my
Yeah,
my big buddy in the sky.
yeah. As said before, gods in the settings are not like heavenly omnipotent creatures. They're much more grounded. And so our Nicta was basically defeated, and the Archmage Phylax ripped out one of its two eyes, the Reaping Eye, the eye that brings this season of autumn and decay and death. And so this essentially threw the balance of nature off. And now that Nicta only keeps its sowing eye, the eye of spring and growth, the land is plunged into eternal spring. So Haven can harvest much larger amounts of flowers, and they're basically on waging a war on the forest, destroying bogs and natural environments to create large fields of flower to produce more of the red flower. Of course, this puts them at odds with the gods and with the people of the people who live in the wild of Fenwick. But it also created another problem: the Witherwild. The Witherwild is this unnatural overgrowth that is slowly taking over the forest and threatens both Haven and Fenwick's people. The Witherwild leads to mutations, leads to overgrown animals, it leads to over aggressive plants, it leads to all kind of weird aberrations of nature. So this is our setting. And do you guys have any questions? This is probably a good question, a good time for clarifications.
So
No, it's
we
just-
had a problem with a god, and then it came back to haunt us, our solution, and then our double solution, our second solution was to again attack a god. Did I get that right?
Yes,
and
Haven
it
has.
also haunted you the second time.
Yes, Haven has a hammer. The hammer says "kill a god," and everything looks like nails.
Mm.
Every god looks like a nail.
Okay, then I get that.
Yeah. I think these people are the kind of people to go like, hey, bro, I swear, one more god, and we are done. I promise.
We can create a new equilibrium.
Yeah.
This is like the invasive frogs or whatever in Australia.
I'm unfamiliar with the whole story.
There was some, I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was something how like in Australia there was too much of one animal, so they introduced another animal, and then that animal became invasive, and it was like, oops.
Yep.
Yes, yes. The god slaying will continue until morale improves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So, are we ready to start?
After 42 minutes of recording, yes.
Everybody should have two hopes. I start with two fears.
Nice. And I want to let everybody know from my halfling feature, I have Luckbringer. At the start of each session, everyone in your party gains a hope.
Yeah.
So-
So everybody mark
so we
in your
have
hope.
3. Nice.
Yeah, we
Let's
start
go.
with 3, not 2.
All right. Let's begin. Welcome to the Witherwild. Stone statues decorate a long, empty room on each side. Pain and sorrow sculpted into their faces. Each statue lies on an old rancid bed, for this is an infirmary, and the beds are filled with patients of serpent disease. The King of Haven, an elder faun with wide and porous horns, walks along with 2 high guards. Sighs upon this monument to the encroaching death of his people. The king touches his almost calcified thigh. Had he not been king, he would have been amongst them. From the corridor, 2 nurses step aside to let a hasty messenger through. The young elf steps forward holding a magical tablet, glowing. Sire, the rogue machine. She has been captured, she pants. Good. We really didn't need this headache. Machines defecting in our time of need, he scoffs. She's already being transported to the Lex Machina workshop for diagnostics and reprogramming, the elf reassures him. We'll deal with this in no time, sire. Far away from this hospital, by the edges of the Havenite capital, the machine in question is now being escorted to the workshop. Hands bound behind her back by sophisticated magic suppressing shackles, and flanked by Havenite chrome guards. Everything is going according to the party's plan. Cat.
What?
Cat,
Yes.
you are currently this machine. And you and your teammates need access to the Lex Magica workshop to tap into their communication network. Rumor has it an undefended forest village is on the path of a vengeful Witherwild behemoth, and Haven is not planning on helping. One of your teammates, a certain Simia we're about to introduce, just so happens to come from one of these villages. The plan is to let the Havenites open the workshop gate and get a part inside, tap the communication, and learn if Homer's home is in the path of certain destruction. Homer and Chad, you two are following closely, but hidden. To
Aha.
paint a picture, we are, for reference, this workshop is like the size of a suburban home, and we're at the edge of the town, so you're surrounded by small, gray, dusty buildings. One
Mhm.
noticeable thing of the Havenite capital is that there is no plant life here. All plant life has been thoroughly eradicated to prevent Witherwild from Witherwild randomly spawning into the city.
Mhm.
There's a small crowd looking upon this arrested machine. How are you following?
Well, I feel like I am neither particularly good at disguise nor at stealth. Uh, I do have a +1 finesse, which is the hide attribute.
Mm-hmm.
Are they called attributes? I'm not sure.
Yeah. To be clear, when I say hidden, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily physically hidden, but like you're not aggressively chasing them. You could be blending into the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm like half vines, which feels
That's
like
true.
in the Havenite capital would really stand out. So I think I'm probably sneaking. Like,
Okay.
probably like following from rooftop to rooftop, giving Homer really good pointers on how to climb.
Oh, I was gonna say Homer was on the rooftop. He's in preparation. He's kind of like a sniper. He's ready to act. But since you're on the rooftop,
I mean, it makes sense. You could be moving together.
Yeah.
yeah. Or I could be the ground control while you are on the rooftop.
That seems like the perfect separation of jobs. The monkey is on the ground, and the
the mouse
cyborg
is like-
is. How
Cyborg
about you're also if you wanted to be on the rooftops, you can both be on the rooftops. And at this point, we can already introduce a mechanic, a group roll. Instead of rolling individually for stealth, you can do it together.
Oh,
And you can be leading the action since you are better at
I
it.
am very good at being stealthy, so I have advantage on this roll.
Did you?
I do. I have Wildborn.
Perfect. Then does Wildborn apply in cities or in wild environments?
Okay, a Wildborn community. Being part of a Wildborn community
Yeah, but
means
what
you
does the trait
live
read?
deep within the forest.
Yeah, what does the trait say?
Oh, it actually doesn't say anything about the geographical situation because here it just says Lightfoot. Your movement is naturally silent and it doesn't set a limit to where you are. So I can be stealthy.
okay.
I have advantage right now already.
Okay, that sounds great. Okay, the way group roles work is that one of the party members is designated as the leader, usually the person who is the best at it. So
Yeah.
I think we know who that is.
Yeah, it's Homer.
And yeah, so Homer, you will roll, and your role will be the reference. And every other party member who participates in the group role If you succeed, you add a +1 to the leader's result, and if you fail, you add a -1.
Okay.
So the leader kind of gets to set the results, and then everybody else helps or doesn't. So
Am I
I'm
allowed
asking.
to use? Can I spend a hope to help Homer on this roll?
It's
I
unclear.
already
It's
have
it's
advantage.
unclear. Yeah. So in this game, advantage stacks. So basically, when you roll with advantage, you roll an additional d6 and you add it to the result.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get multiple advantage, you roll
I
two
just get another
d6s,
d6.
but
Okay.
you don't add both to the result. You pick the highest. So it's
Okay.
bound by there's certain boundary to how much advantage can help you. But
Mhm.
yeah, I will say you can. But you still, I'm still asking for you to roll as well because you're also sneaking.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
I
I'm just
roll?
wondering if I should do it then. If you already have.
I would doubt that you can help in a group role that you are a part of. But
Well,
maybe
I think. I mean, I don't know, but like since he is or she is expending a hope to do so, I will let it go. I will let it pass because like we're expanding a resource.
Okay, so I rolled. Oh shit! I rolled a 2 on hope, and then 8 on fear, and then
Just tell me. Yeah, just tell.
okay, so that will be 10 in total.
Yeah, this is a finesse roll. Stealth is finesse, so add your finesse.
Yes, so my finesse is +1,
Mhm.
and I have advantage, which means I can add my first advantage already,
Your
which
highest.
is 4.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
highest. Okay.
Okay, so that will be 14 +1, 15, 15, and I would like to throw it in my.
Too late. You have to
Okay.
say it ahead. You have to say
Yeah.
it ahead.
Okay,
You
never
can't.
mind. I wanted to throw in my Okay,
Experience.
never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be 15.
Okay, 15 with fear.
Yeah, with fear.
Okay.
All right. I rolled a 14 with hope.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that is a success. This is not very difficult because people's attention is like people are focusing on
Cat.
and the guards are also mainly concerned about what Cat could do. So
I get a hope from this, right? Because I rolled with hope.
you rolled with hope, yeah, and I gain a fear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've regained the hope that I spent to assist you.
Pretty good deal. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you two are sneaking up on the roofs, keeping an eye on the situation. Kat, as a Havenite, you are the Havenite of the group, and you probably provided most of the intelligence for this plan and like knowledge of the situation. These Lex Machina, Workshop Lex Machina is the organ of Haven that deals with all things magic, especially the kind of magic that a wizard would do. So you're familiar with this kind of stuff. What is your plan? Are we using force? Once they open that door, are we sneaking the party in? And how did you prepare to get free of these shackles?
I think that what we're hoping for is to get in the door enough, but to still be surrounded only by the guards who are like currently in the convoy without before being handed off to whatever is in a scarier, more inside place.
Well,
And then
you are going you like the workshop where they're basically running diagnostic and then correct your programming is the same place where like you can tap into the network. But you can definitely try to be fast before they can call reinforcements. That's a great. That's probably that sounds good.
yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Sort of like assuming that there's like a courtyard or something, and then like a door to the building. I think it's like, oh yes, when they open the door to the building, that's when we strike, and we try to knock them out as soon as possible.
Okay, strike sounds like force. And how
Yes.
did you prepare to get free of these shackles? It's magic suppressing shackles, so it can't be a spell.
Oh,
But you have a very interesting body, so you might have something unique to your physiology about it. You might have prepared for them.
I think that I think that what I did is, before making sure that before getting locked up, I made my hands detachable, so they're like not as attached as they would normally be.
Oh,
Um,
that's good.
yes, that is like Homer has become my mechanic buddy. It looks like, I mean, of course, you can't use your own hands to detach your own hands. So
Oh
that
yeah,
is
but
so
I
that
can
is
help you.
our joint effort.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very cool. So basically one of your teammates will literally like come over, rip off your hands, then get rid of the shackles and reattach them.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's
That's the
nice.
plan. That's
Yeah.
very cool. That's very, very cool. All right. So and it sounds like Chad's if somebody will strike, Chad is the most violently capable of these. So Chad, what's your role in this plan? We already established what Homer's is.
Hmm.
Mine is to jump down, draw attention with a unparalleled display of martial prowess, and save the day by
Perfect.
killing a bunch of dudes.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
Well, one of your do you want to tell the audience and the
No,
party,
we'll do
remind
that
them
later.
what
We'll
your
do that later.
three?
I'll,
Okay.
I'll, I'll reveal them one at a time.
Well,
For
you
now,
could.
let's just say that as we hop over the roofs, I say to Homer, "Kurds clump together. We gotta stick together before we strike."
Yeah.
Remember that you get to apply it only once per session, just as a quick reminder. But yes, Kurds clump together.
I'll have my
Okay.
chance.
Okay. As you approach the metal door of the workshop, geometric patterns on the door glow in a teal light. The door shifts open, and a chrome mage, decked in full plate armor, with her face hidden by a perfectly smooth metal visor, stands on the other side. They stand quiet, they look around, and then they step to the side. And like clockwork, your plans springs in effect. Who goes first?
I would say, Homer, you've got to go first because you got to free Cat's hands.
Oh,
Literally.
I really thought when you say who goes first, it was like cute to do initiative rolls.
There are no initiative rolls in this game. You just, if you want to go next, you
Ah,
just
you
go
just
next.
act. Okay, yeah.
But what if you miss, if you fail,
Hmm.
or if you roll with fear, then I get to do something back to you.
Okay, then I hope I don't roll a fear. So maybe I can try to squeeze in. Like
You're
from
on the roofs,
Yeah, exactly, from the top.
so you want
I
to
just
jump.
I want to jump. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you want to jump from the roof. That's going to and get to Cat.
Yeah, so I want to jump from the roof, and I imagine the gate is pretty tall. So first from the roof onto the top of the gate, and then I jump down to Cat.
So
So it's
you
like a
you you got
two-step
got
thing.
all the way to the workshop's roof, right? Now you're on top
Yeah,
of the building
exactly.
with the
I'm
ring.
on top of the building. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so like we almost like the camera pans from above, and like we look at Homer get ready to jump.
Yes.
I will need you to give me an agility roll to successfully cover this like large distance. You're going all the way down and like you're jumping off, and you want to be very quick. You don't want to be noticed because like you want to arrive at Cat
Hmm.
very quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, give
That
me
makes
an
sense.
agility check. I think that being a simia should give you advantage or something like that with this.
For agility, indeed.
Mhm.
Indeed, I'm very nimble. And I'm a natural climber, so I do have advantage on agility rolls overall.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on top of that, you notice before I jump down, I quickly draw like a cross on my forehead, but not like a cross as in Christianity, but like
Like an X.
like an X. Yeah.
Okay.
And I quickly
Yeah. Well,
know.
Chad worships a Jesus owl. You
Exactly.
worship tilted Jesus owl. Slightly 45 degrees tilted.
I know you said tilted, but it sounded to me like Tilsit, like the Tilsiter cheese.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah,
and you see
roll
Homer
agility.
jumping down.
Yeah.
Wait, before you do that, should I help you?
Too late. Roll has
Too
been
late.
rolled.
Okay.
Roll has been rolled.
But
I was too agile.
okay.
So in total, it will be 17 plus 4. That will be 21. 21 plus my agility, which is 0. That will be 21, but with fear again.
21 with fear. All right.
Yes,
So
sorry,
you
yeah.
jump down.
Yeah.
Land right behind Cat.
Yep.
You
I quickly
you
remove
rip
her
off,
arms.
you rip off her hands.
Sorry, her hands.
Yeah, I'm
From
gonna
the
say
from the wrist. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Letting the shackles
The shackles.
the shackles fall off
Mhm.
her like now.
And I use
arm-
my foot. One foot to catch the shackles.
Sure.
Because I have like really flexible toes. I'm gonna catch the shackles so it doesn't make sounds.
Well, you are. I mean, this is not something you can do without being noticed.
We're not
Just
snakes
Anyways, I
anymore.
still do it just
Cool.
You know,
okay, you
It's
rip them off.
cool.
for
Yeah,
the visual.
it's cool. No, but because because they were saying that like he does it without making sounds, I wanted to make it clear. This is not a stealth situation anymore.
No,
for,
I
for
understand,
Homer.
but still,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a habit. I catch the shackles with my
Perfect.
feet.
And because you rolled such a high
With my
number,
foot. Yeah.
you reattach them already.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, Kat, you are free.
Mm. Okay.
But it just so happens that you rolled with fear. So it's
Shit.
my turn.
Sorry, yeah.
All right. Because you're right there. You're right in range. You're right next to the guards, and one of the guards immediately pulls out this large, basically glaive like spear
Mm-hmm.
with a chrome spear with a chrome blade, and lunges at you, shouting, "We're being attacked! We're under attack!" Oof! I rolled a 17
Shit.
plus 1. I hit an 18.
Yeah, it hits.
It hits. All right. Oof! Maximum damage. You take 7 points of physical damage.
7 points.
Yeah, I think that's your
Okay.
damage threshold.
Yeah, so that means I need to mark 2 HP.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. To paint a
Wait.
picture right now, there's two.
What wasn't exactly 7 your threshold?
Yeah, it's exactly
Yeah,
my
so
threshold.
you-
Yeah,
Well-
okay, that's why it's 2, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
it's 2.
Yeah. So right now there are two to paint a picture. Right now you are within very close range of 2 guards.
Mm-hmm.
They're also flanking Cat.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 guards are not within very close range of each other. They're within close range because there's a whole cat in the middle. And then there is at close range, but a little bit further away, there is the mage, the crow mage. And I am going to spend the fear that you just gave me to spotlight the crow mage right after the guard attacks.
Mhm.
And the crow mage will pull out, is wielding like a large metal staff with a heavy looking orb at its head. The orb charges up with teal light, points at you, and blasts.
Okay.
Hit evasion 14.
It hits.
It hits. All right.
Alright, guys, I'm going down.
Oh my god, I keep rolling max damage.
Okay, so
9 points of
9
magical
points.
damage.
And that is 2 HP again.
Yeah.
Alright, guys,
All right.
I'm at the verge of dying.
All right. What? Really? Well,
Yeah.
okay. I
only
rolled
have-
max damage twice. I'm sorry about this.
I only have 2 more to go.
All right. I see the spotlight.
All right, I would like to go next, if that's okay with you, Kat.
Yeah.
Because if I get close to you guys, I can protect you from future attacks, and I can take some of these hits. So, standing at the edge of the roof, Chad Cheesington murmurs to herself, "Mold, mold to the mind. Mold, mold to the mind." And she pulls a little chunk of fuzzy red cheese out of her backpack, and she nibbles on it. And as she does, her eyes glow red, and vine-like wings sprout from her back. And I'm going to activate my Wings of Light ability, which allows me to fly. And I'm going to fly to the bottom of this courtyard until I am in standing between. I would like to be standing, like, if I understood it correctly, there's kind of a guard to the left, a guard to the right, and then behind them, the Chrome Mage. If
Yes.
that's the case, I'd be like at the center. I'd like to be at the center of that triangle.
Okay, so you want to be between Cat and the Chrome Mage. You want to be protecting.
Yeah, I
them
mean,
from the mage.
specifically, I want to be within very close range of both of my allies, if I can be.
Within very close range of your very close range. It might be as like, given the position, like, you have to imagine they're kind of imagine a T shape
Mhm.
with Cat at the center of the T. Flanking on both sides of the T are the guards, and then the bottom of the T is Homer. Very close range. Let me check what the definition of very close range is. But I think that under this definition, it might be a bit hard to be, like, you'd have to be in the position where one of the guards is, but then you wouldn't be standing in the way of the Chrome Mage. But I can go check.
That's okay. I mean, most important to me is just to be within very close range of, at minimum, Homer, but if it's possible, Homer and Cat.
Yeah. Okay, no, wait. Very close is about 5 to 10 feet away. You can be, you can, if you're standing between Cat, you'll be roughly 10 feet away from Homer. So that works.
Okay.
You can get it all.
All right. And if I am in this position, can I make attacks? Like, can I make a melee attack against one of the guards or the Chrome Mage?
Absolutely. Yeah. You can't do a melee attack against the Chrome Mage. But both the guards are in melee. The Chrome Mage is a bit far away.
Okay. Then as I fly through the sky, the wind whipping through my hair and my eyes glowing with the red mold of cheese, I say to the guards, "Cease your evil or feel the tang of cheeses." And I would like to make a attack with my hollowed axe. I want to decapitate this dude.
Oof. All right. Let's go.
Decapitate. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
We're going.
You're one
listen,
violent little.
Listen, if your character is Homer
little
Macaque,
mouse, yeah.
we're not taking this very seriously.
But what is
All
that
right.
cheese? I would like to have some later.
Yes, exactly.
That cheese only works if you believe in the cheese. Otherwise, it's just cheese.
Is it like expired Baby Bell?
You know, I think it's got a variety of hallucinogenic and concerning health effects.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, so this is just a straight up strength roll, right? Because this is my that's the attribute of my weapon. I just rolled 2 dice plus strength.
Yeah, if you think that an experience applies, you can apply it as if you were doing it's the same type of roll as if you were doing an activity. So
yeah. Well, since I mentioned it earlier and it is part of the plan, I guess I will spend 1 hope. I'd like to use my experience Curds Clump Together for this. Is that possible?
Curds clump together?
Yeah, I'm defending my friend, right? I'm landing next to my friend. I'm hoping to take the next hit for them, and I'm trying to destroy this guard who's at their side.
That makes sense. Attack.
All right. Defend the collective! Curds clump together!
All right, make sure to mark off the hope.
I did. Ah, man, I didn't roll very well, though. Okay. Well, I rolled a 11 total.
That hits?
Okay, so I rolled with fear, so you get a fear.
Say, oh boy, fear.
I'm going to attack with my hallowed axe, and I'm going to use my winged sentinel ability to spend a hope to deal an extra 1d8 damage on a successful attack. I'll just burn 1 more hope. I'll burn 1 hope for that extra attack.
Cool.
For that extra 1d8. So I'm going to roll 2d8. Okay. I don't add my strength to the damage, right?
No. The damage is as described on the weapon. That is it.
All right. I deal 11 magic damage to this fellow.
11 magic damage. Damn, that's severe damage. You take 3 HP of this Chrome Guard. They look extremely wounded. Not down, but extremely wounded.
Ah, shit. I should have used the extra hope. I should have burned 1 more hope.
Well,
Um,
okay, sorry. Severe damage means you've dealt maximum damage.
oh yeah, that's right. I guess if I doubled the severe threshold, there is an
Yeah.
optional rule to make it a fourth hit point. But there's
Yeah,
sort of a limit to the maximum number of hit points you can deal to somebody.
exactly.
So I should
Yeah.
keep that in mind. It's better to do more smites that are smaller than to do one smite that's gigantic.
It's probably better for the math, yes. Okay.
Okay,
Um,
and then before I seed the end of my turn, I would like to use my prayer dice.
mhm,
So, as a seraph, at the beginning of each session, I get 2 prayer dice, which are d4s equal to my strength. I rolled mine at the start of the session. They were a 2 and a 3, respectively.
mhm.
And I can use them to like increase rolls and increase damage and stuff like that. But what I can also do is I can convert them into hope, and I can give that hope to somebody else. Um,
Mhm.
so I'd like to convert my lesser prayer dice, which is a 2. I'd like to
Mhm.
convert that into hope and give that to Cat.
Okay.
So
Cat, you
that
get.
means Cat, you would get 2 hope that you can use on your next turn if you like. And I would say something like, you know, I get him, Murderbot.
Okay, okay. Um,
Okay. Well, since you rolled with fear,
Yep, I
I'm
know.
gonna spotlight the other Chrome Guard, the one you didn't attack.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that guard is going to step away, move away from the trio
Mm-hmm.
and from the three of you. And
Opportunity attacks are like a fighter only feature in this game, right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no opportunity
Okay.
attacks. Yeah, is going to move away so that they are kind of at the edge of close range
Mm-hmm.
from you, and then maybe I described earlier they have these like energy shields, these
Mm-hmm.
teal energy shields, and the guards will like um, almost do like a movement like a punch, and you will see that the teal energy shield changes from a shield to a chain,
Mm-hmm.
targeting you, um, yelling, and this is "Come here" ability. Uh, they hit armor class 15, or sorry, not armor class. It's evasion 15.
Okay, and you is me, Chat Chizinki.
Yes, Chad.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. 15 hits my evasion score. Well,
15
what
hits.
happens now?
Okay. You are pulled. The chain wraps around you. You take no damage, but you are pulled all the way away from your friends. Now you're in close range of your friends, and you're in melee with this Chrome Guard. And I will expend the fear to spotlight them again and make an attack on you.
Okay.
Evasion 14.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Okay. Of course, when I hit you, I roll minimum damage, 4 points of physical damage.
Okay. I will expand an armor slot and negate that to 0.
Negate that to 0.
As they're attacking. What weapon are they attacking me with right now? Like visually, just what's the?
They have these like spears, like one hand that
All
spears
right.
that have a
So
chrome blade.
I want to, as the spear comes my way, I want to hunker down behind my shield and like deflect it upwards over my head. After all, I am pretty short, and maybe being unused to fighting someone so short, the spear was already leveled at like my head or something, and so I want to use my shield to deflect it upwards over me.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's the situation. You're pulled away from the team, but you didn't take any damage. I see the spotlight.
So I am no longer very close to either, or am I no longer very
No.
close to Homer?
You're no longer very close to either.
Okay.
You're in close range to the team. You're kind of like pulled aside to at the edge of the street.
Okay, I will take the spotlight and
All right.
I will try to smack the guy who is standing next to me, the guard, who I believe is already severely hurt. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can knock him out for good. So let me. I'm gonna assume that I have received my weapon, my great staff, from Homer at the same time as I received my hands back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they made sure to have your thing, so it wouldn't be taken away.
Yes, so that is 8 on the hope die, meaning it's 10. No, wait, it's
You add them up.
8 plus 4 plus 2 is 14 to hit
Okay, with hope.
with hope.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
18 to hit, you
Dealing,
said?
14 to hit.
Oh, 14 to hit. Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Okay. And it was with hope, so let me mark up a hope, and I hit 6 on the damage die.
6 is just what you needed for a major injury, but also yeah, the only 1 HP left. The Chrome Guard falls to the ground with a big hole in his chest, left by your beam.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, cool.
And since it was with a success with hope, I can do something else, right? If I want to.
Yeah,
As a
success with
party,
hope
we can all go
Oh, right.
again.
Oh, yes, it
means
is as
the
a
spotlight,
party.
the spotlight stays on you guys, but now if, for example, Copernicus wants to go next,
Yes.
you can just declare to do so.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go next.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, before somebody goes next, I was thinking maybe strategically we could. What if we did like a team up roll to attack this Chrome Wizard? Like,
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you have 3 hope at the moment, Homer.
I am
know
bursting with hope.
I do have 3
Yeah.
hopes. I do.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like 2 of us could do a team up attack on the Chrome like wizard,
Mhm.
and if we narrate it right, we could both narrate us standing next to the dude at the end, meaning my positioning feature to like deflect attacks for you would be active. You know what I
To
mean?
be clear, you were not drawn. You were drawn by another Chrome Guard,
Wait.
not by the Chrome Mage.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like if we like, it seems like the team up attack we should use on the Chrome Mage, right? Because that seems like the strongest enemy here. So I'm saying like, what if like Homer and me, or me and Kat did like a team up? Well, actually no, Homer and me is better because Homer's the one who's low on hit points, right? So Homer and me, what if we did a joint attack against the Chrome Wizard, positioning us both next to the Chrome Wizard? Not only do we get to make a big attack against the monster that has like probably the most hit points and the most damage output, but we end up standing next to each other. So if an attack is made against you, I can try to deflect it and keep you up.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, just so you know, guys, I have a spell that I think it would be nice to cast, which is Rain of Blades on the mage. So I can spend a hope myself, and I can conjure throwing blades that strike out at all targets within very close range. So not just the mage, but like all the guards in the surrounding as well. And I deal.
I don't think you can get the Chrome Mage and the other guard both in very close range from. I might be wrong, but I felt like what Thea was describing is that the one guard was sort of pulling me off to the side, trying to get away from
okay.
everybody else.
Okay.
So I don't like very close range is, you know, kind of like 5 to 10 feet or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like I don't think they're in very close range to one another, even if you're standing at the center of them.
Okay, if I'm far away from them, then what I can do is to attack just the mage using Unleash Chaos.
Well, what Ceres was saying earlier is that like if you use standard attacks like action rolls, you can do a combo attack.
Yeah, which is my standard melee attack instead of spell attack.
Does your spell require an action roll? Like, does it say that you need to like target and make an attack roll?
Yeah, on a success, I have to spend any number of tokens to channel raw energy from within myself to unleash against them. It doesn't say do an attack. It does say make a spellcast roll.
Okay. Well, it sounds like, yeah, I mean, spellcast rolls are a type of action roll. So it sounds like you could do this as your side of the action roll.
Yeah.
Like you could combine it with a spell. and then Chad could do whatever you want. I reread the section on tag team roles, and it
Mhm.
says only basically it's quite explicit in the idea that a tag team role is between two players, not more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But with that being
Yeah, so the
said,
idea would be, Homer, if you want to like do that as your like if you spend 3 hope to do a tag team role, you can use your elemental chaos feature, and I can make an attack, and we can both end up standing next to the Chrome Wizard, so that if you get attacked, I can try and deflect attacks for you.
Okay, that would be great. Yeah, I'm in.
All right. Then you have to spend 3 hope.
Yeah, it's okay. I have 3 hope. Exactly 3 hopes.
Okay.
okay,
So you
so
spend 3 hope.
Yeah.
Then we're both going to make an attack.
Mhm.
Before I make this attack, as Chad Cheesington is fighting the people around her, the messages, the strictures, the guidance of her hometown is coming to her. The 3 laws that a good citizen follows. Curds clump together, mold molds the mind, and the last one, and most important one, incredible violence.
Oh wow, that is
I
yeah,
want to
very
use my
generalized.
Orderborn feature because I feel like I am going to do incredible violence onto this Chrome Mage. I'd like to
yeah,
use my Orderborn feature to replace my Hope die with a D20 for this one.
yeah,
D20. Oh,
yes, once per session.
All right.
wow. Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't even know. I think it's once per rest, even. Like once per long rest. Yeah,
I
no,
think
actually
it'll.
once per rest. Just once per rest period.
Okay.
So,
All
but
right.
yeah, okay. So,
All right. So you both charge. You are swinging your weapon, Chad, and
And
Homer is
Homer is gonna cast a spell, and he's gonna mark a stress
okay.
as well. He is gonna uh because now I'm standing close to the mage. DM.
The mage is within close range, yeah. But like as part of your action, you can move, so you could narrate yourself running up to them,
Okay, yeah.
and
Okay. Chad, I think it makes
yeah,
sense for me to use my stress to double a damage die rather than gain a +2 bonus to the action roll in this
sure.
round, right? Because we're already collaborating in the
yeah.
roll. So, okay, I'm gonna spend my stress to double my damage die, which is D10.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mark. Yeah. Mark.
Yeah, I'll mark the stress. Yeah.
Yeah. Mark a stress.
Okay. Okay, let me do the roll.
Okay.
First,
Yeah. Both of you.
spellcast roll.
Yeah. You both like
Yeah, we
run
both need
up.
to roll at the same time.
Yeah.
3, 2,
I hope I roll well on my
one.
D20.
Fucking hell. Sorry, yeah. Okay, so. Okay.
Okay. I
Nine.
have a 3 on my fear die and a 7 on my hope die.
Oh
So
la la. Sorry, yeah.
so I have 10 total. Well, I have 10 plus 2, so that would make it 12 total.
12 in
So
total.
we can take 12 with hope, or what was your result?
Mine is a natural 1 on the hope and
Mm-hmm.
8 on the fear.
Plus your.
Okay, so mine's
Plus
just
my
better.
instinct, which
Which
is
is a
2.
2.
That will be 11
Yeah.
in total. So I think we take.
And
the-
you can't use experience after a roll. It's got to be before. Is that the case?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm out of hope. If I spend 3 hopes, I'm
Yeah,
out.
Yeah,
but-
but I have hope. I can spend to
okay,
increase
yeah,
my
right.
roll, but
Okay,
I've
yeah.
already rolled, so actually I can't.
Okay.
I'm thinking if I should use my prayer dice, but I'm feeling I should not.
yeah. So let's take yours.
Sure. All right. We'll take a 10 with hope plus our modifiers. So mine is a 12 total.
Okay.
Copernicus
So
is
you
a
run up
12
to
total, I
the-
assume as well.
Yeah.
You run up to the Chrome Mage blasting and swinging. But I'm sorry, this Chrome Mage, as I described this, is clad with armor. And a 12
Oh
does
no!
not hit.
I should have taken +2 bonus.
You should have. But that's okay. We
yeah.
each get a hope still from the roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
You
Yeah.
each you
I'm
We
gonna
each
get a
mark
rolled
hope.
with
my
hope,
Yep.
and I did use my Orderborn feature. But we each get a hope, and we still get to keep going, right?
You missed.
So if it's you miss, so the only way to keep going is to succeed and roll with hope. Is that correct?
Yes, I will. I will.
Okay.
I will triple check this. Yeah, GM moves. Make a move whenever. They roll with fear an action roll. They fail an action roll, and you did definitely fail an action roll. So, okay.
Okay.
I think, well, you both described landing next to the Chrome Mage, which is pretty fun. But I think I will spotlight the guard that took you earlier, Chad. And this time the guard sees a golden opportunity to arrest and like restrain again the prisoner that they're here to take, Cat.
Mm-hmm.
On the side, this Chrome Mage reloads her like teal light chain, and this time yanks it at you and makes an attack against you.
Who's you?
Cat. I was talking to Cat.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Hitting evasion 13.
I will spend 3 hope to have you re-roll that attack roll.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Smart.
But
Oh,
there's
God.
risk.
Yeah, there's a risk.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I think the 3 hope features your class gives you are not as good as the tag team rolls. Just for future reference.
Well, she can only initiate
Sort of
a
that
tag
makes
team
sense
roll
because
once.
but like the tag teams are more expensive, right? Because you spend both hope and your ability to tag team for that session.
Sure. But I mean, it's only a resource if you use it, right? Like, I mean, I don't think you're going to be generating normally enough hope to do more than 1 tag team per session. Like, if all
like
3 of us get
normally,
1,
perhaps, but like I am like full up on hope, so like it's. I think given the ability to spend it, I should just do it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I re-rolled and I landed I landed 18.
Oops. Okay.
You rolled pretty well today in terms of attack.
Well, the GM rolls a d20 instead of 2 d12s, so my rolls are more swingy. So you can have bad luck, and then I roll very consistently well. Okay, so Kat, you don't take any damage, but like this energy chain wraps around you and pulls you in melee, and I will do the same as I did before. I'm going to spend the fear, and he is going to make an attack against you. Okay, here comes the bad roll. I rolled a natural 3. Our hits evasion 4. So I think I know where this one is going.
Yeah, that is gonna miss.
Cool.
Despite being like chained in the weird thing, I managed to like dodge out of the attack.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Then that's the spotlight is back to you guys. Who wants to go?
Okay,
Kat, do you want to go?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Kat, you should go.
Yes. Okay. So I'm standing next to the guard now.
You're in melee with the guard, yes.
Melee with the guard.
Chrome guard.
If you end your turn next to me, I can theoretically use my deflection thing to help you with attacks, although you're not really low yet. But I just want you... I'm just trying to emphasize it, that if you stand in very close range to me, I can generally try and protect you guys from attacks. I can't do it when you're far away from me.
Okay, yes. I will walk up to you and the Crone Witch, and I will try to smack her in the head with my big chop move. So, and can I reach her? I guess we're not like
you
really
can move.
measuring
You can move in
stuff.
close. You can move. You can always move as part of your action to a creature that is in close range, and the mage is still within close range of you, so you can absolutely do that.
Okay. Yes.
If you want to move further away than that, you can do that, but it requires an agility roll.
Yeah.
So
no, I'll stand next to the witch. I will stand next to Chad, and I will roll to attack.
The Crow Mage. Don't call her a witch.
Oh yes. Okay. That is 17 with fear.
17 with fear, that hits. I get my mark of fear.
Nice. Okay. Then I roll for damage. So that is 2d6. I pick the highest. So that is 5 from the die. Plus, this is a battle wizard feature. When I succeed on an attack roll with fear, I deal an extra 1d10 damage.
Nice.
I did roll a 1 on it, so it is 6 points of damage.
6. I'm sorry, that will be 1
The
HP.
dice in this game, you guys.
Yes, that will still only be 1 HP marked off for the Chrome Mage, but your what is it? Did you say it's a chop move? Did you actually attack her in like with a melee weapon, or did you blast her with your usual?
I'm flavoring it as a melee attack, but I use my regular old great staff.
Okay, all right. Your attack lands in the Chrome Mage, dealing some damage. You manage to pierce through the armor, but not that much. Now the Chrome Mage, even though you can see through the plate, the face clearly now is looking at you. And since you rolled with fear, Chrome Mage Spotlight, as you're still kind of like you're trying to pull out your axe out of her thing, she's gonna point her big staff right in your face, and she's gonna make an attack. And I'm gonna use a fear to activate to use her experience in magical warfare to add +2 experience to her roll. Where is my fear counter? Here. Okay, marked. Okay, so she rolls. Oof! No!
Max attack.
No, I rolled a natural 2.
Okay, yeah.
Can't believe I wasted the fear for this. All right, sunk cost fallacy. I'm gonna expend another fear to spotlight her again.
Maximum. Yeah. Okay.
As her she misses you, she's gonna try again. Okay, a little bit better. I hit armor class evasion 12.
That is exactly my evasion.
Oh, all right.
So you hit.
All right, another one of those bolts shoots out and deals 5 points of magical damage to you, and she's gonna mark a stress. And after the bolt hits you and like shocks you, it's gonna bounce and it's gonna hit Chad as well.
Well, actually, I guess they're both going to hit Chad, because in response to an ally within very close range to me, if they would take damage, I can mark a stress and stand in the way and make myself the target of the attack instead. I don't know if this is helpful, but I want to do it. I stand in the way and I block with my face.
Damn. All right. So you take the damage.
Yeah.
I said 5, right? It was 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you take the 5 points of magical damage. She's still going to mark a stress. And I guess...
I'm gonna spend my armor on that, by the way, to reduce the damage to 0.
Okay. Yeah, she's going to mark a stress to still target Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Cat, you take
Yes.
the bolt bounces off Chad, and the mage redirects it and controls it to hit you. So you also take 5 points of damage.
Okay. I will mark off 1 HP.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna make sure that I marked off 2 fears for this round. Round for this one. And Spotlight returns to you guys.
Okay. Chad, do you want to go first? Because I already completed 2 rounds, and you were.
I will.
Yeah, you were co-rounding with me.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna flare my wings and attack this Chrome Mage in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope I roll good.
Is it this like your standard attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't have anything but my standard attack.
Well, I mean, if
All my other features are not like attacks. They're like other abilities. Pew. Oof. All right. Well, oh, I think we know this is a miss already. So that's an 11. Yeah, that's lower than last time.
that's a miss.
Yep. Cool. And it is with
Can
fear.
I like? I am able to like once Purge rests after an ally attempts an action roll, but before the consequences take place, I can have them re-roll. Maybe I'll do
Ooh,
that.
That's a
So
really
you-
cool
Okay,
ability.
cool.
get
Thank
to
you.
roll again.
Hopefully I roll better. Oh god. Okay, the dice counts no matter where it is. Nice. Okay, I rolled a 21 with hope.
Ooh.
I actually rolled a 23 with hope.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Well, those both beat the evasion, luckily.
All right. Cool. I will take my hope for the roll. And then I'm going to roll my damage, and I'm going to spend 2 hope to turn my damage from 1d8 into 3d8.
Yeah.
All right, I rolled pretty well as well. So 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 1. I rolled 20 points of damage on her.
20 points of damage.
She's done.
I am the eye of reaping, evildoer.
Very well. Yeah. And with this, you deal, of course, severe damage. So 3 HP ticked off.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. So she
Hell
only
yeah.
has 3 hit points. I
Well,
want to.
She previously took a hit point.
All right. I want to violently decapitate her.
Oh my gosh. Again.
All right. As you cut her head off, it rolls out. The head rolls, and the chrome plate falls apart. And it was and her face is revealed as, of course, a what are they called? Furbolg, because fuck him.
Because fuck revolts. Yeah. Like I want to chop off her head and have like the blood, the arterial spray shoot up all over me and the sky like a geyser, and
It
I
rings
see the
down.
crimson wisps of the molds of the ancient flowing around my field of vision as blood spatters speckle my cornea.
All right.
Curds clump together for Jesus.
Jesus.
As this happens, I'm gonna take the spotlight because because the world is gonna react to this now. The populace. This has all happened very quickly, so that people haven't really had the time to really process what's going on. But as you lop her head off and like a giant geyser of blood erupts, people start screaming. The crowd disperses in the city. The final Chrome Guard that is actually still alive actually drops her spear and like makes eye contact for an instant and then runs away in the crowd.
I like start towards her, like to make her flinch. I'm like,
and you hear some steps and another clank, another metal clank, not too dissimilar to you, Kat, but like one that you recognize is built more for a scientist kind of purpose. The skull's like, what the hell is go? oh, and like is now like frozen, staring at you as he witnesses this massacre.
give us the communication thingy, or feel the tang of Jesus.
Give us the secret key.
And
You
I
are-
kind of look over at Kat, like, am I saying it right? I'm not exactly sure. Chad Cheesington is not exactly sure what we're here to get.
what she's saying. Let us to the communications array, and there will be no more bloodshed.
But you are not allowed. You do not have clearance to access the. You don't have clearance to access the machine. I cannot just simply give you. And then, like,
I'm
looking at the
about to
blood.
clear your head from your neck, lady.
Yeah, I think we can. I think we can figure it out. Why don't you access it, and I will start giving you clearance. But you can already get it. And he leads you. He leads you inside this metal workshop, and this is where we're going to leave it for today's episode. Um, Tune in next week to find out whether the macaque village,
McArk.
the McArk
Yeah.
village, is under threat, and how many more heads will Chad take
What
on our
Oh,
what
path?
happens
yeah.
when someone else eats the cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Homer is gonna try in the next term, and then Kat is gonna be like very skeptical. Are you sure about that?
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for listening in, and Paris, do the thing.
Yeah, this was fun. This was an interesting first combat. I already have thoughts, but we'll talk about those at the end. So, in the meantime, does anybody have anything they want to plug?
Oh, yes. Speaking of something to plug, I would like to recommend the Mathematicians podcast. Yeah, it's a podcast where there is this mathematics teacher from the UK introducing mathematicians from the past, from all the way from ancient Greece to now. I'm not sure until which era, but it is very interesting, full of very fun anecdotes of mathematicians in history. Yes, that will be my plug for this episode.
That sounds cool. I'm going to plug a novel I recently read or listened to as an audiobook. It's called A Gentleman in Moscow by Amor Tolls. And it's a really cool book. If you remember the episode we did like not too long ago about low stakes D&D, it is a masterclass in being a low stakes novel. You know, it's so a book solely concerned with the lives of approximately 5 people inside of the Grand Metropole Hotel within Moscow after the Socialist Revolution. And it's so interesting because it's like really poignantly written. The characters are very well characterized in very few words. And yet, you feel so invested in the story. I cared so much about the characters and everything that was going on with them, despite the fact that the stakes were, these 5 people's lives in a country of millions going through major social upheaval. This story was very small and very personal and very beautiful. So it was great. It was a really great book. I really think it's like honestly one of the best I've ever read. And it's not normally the type of book I read. So yeah, it was really good. I recommend it.
I will plug a new video game that just came out. It's indie sensation Hades 2. It is
Yay!
it
Oh,
is a
yay.
game that I love so much. I have 250 hours played during early access, and it just released a few days before recording. And it is just a masterpiece. It is art in every sense of the word.
Oh,
There
wow.
is it has all these very creative reimaginations of the Greek gods and sort of their circumstances.
Mhm.
But then also there's sort of it's really telling its own story with the source material. It's like got some like very sort of well worked out themes of like connection across time and space, of love and abuse within family, and oh my god, it's so good. 100% recommendation.
I'm excited. I have Hades 1 and I have not yet gotten around to play it, but it is on my to play list. So eventually I'll catch up to you.
Perfect. I'm gonna save my plugs for later episodes. So for now, I think we're done.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Well, that'll just about do it for this episode of the podcast. If you want more, you can find us on youtube.com/@a-friendly-orbit, as well as Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you have any Astral Echoes you want to leave us, you can just write a comment. But if you need to write us an email for some reason, write us at afriendlyorbit@gmail.com. All one word.
All right, Ceres, Copernicus, and Nereid, I'll play with you very soon. And to all of our fellow Voyagers, we will catch you out there. amongst the stars.
Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.